Greetings and salutations, fellow fans of mid-century German fashion. Welcome back to a little bit more Enlisted. I was bored today. I figured we'd do a little bit of shooty bang bang. Nice and simple, right? Yeah, nice and simplistic, I think. Let's see, what's winning today? Sake at 30%. Japan, eh? Oh no, whiskey just took the lead with 33%, alright. A nice last-minute upset. 35, 33, 34. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be whiskey. 37. Yep, definitely whiskey. Alright. We are going to be playing Americans Tier 3 today, then. American Tier 3. Alright, I'm just gonna make that, and I'm gonna pin it so that everybody knows what we're playing, as if anybody wants to play, you can simply go online, make yourself a Tier 3 or below, if you want to be in pain, I guess, allies group, and if you're online, I'll invite people as we go. Alright. Do I need to make any changes to my Tier 3 Americans? Elsa Sorana, shaman you art, real women drink scotch. Women? Who said anything about women? Let's see, actually, I think I've got mostly Tier 3 already, I think, actually, for the Americans. Do I? Yeah, that's Tier 2, but that's fine. That's Tier 2, that's Tier 2, that's 3. That's 3. Nobody else has got 3. You've got 3. Oh, 3. Everything is 3. Okie dokie. Well, actually, let's pick up a new bazooka whilst we're here. Right, so, the new way the battle rating works, which will be kind of interesting to see, is that it'll try to keep the BR rating within 1 now, and up until this point, it's been fairly kind to me. I have not run into, I think, a single King Tiger in Tier 3 now for quite some time, so I'm actually quite pleased with the new battle rating system. Whether or not it stays pleasing or not, I guess that's something we're going to be finding out today, isn't it? I suppose it is. I suppose it is indeed. Oh, let's see. Just let me open that window so I know if I'm actually, if I've actually removed the screen or not. Yes, there we go. And yeah, there we can see Enlisted. Lovely. Skull Throat 88. Arch, we are very proud of you coming out. We know it was hard for you, but you can live in your truth, the Swede you are. Why are there 2 different messages? Arch, we are very proud of you for coming out. We know it was hard for you. In truth. Is that the same message? It is the same message. Okay, never mind. I'm just retarded. It's fine. It's normal. Right, let's see then. Oh, have they increased it? Now it says 2 to 5. Do they reverse their changes? Oh. Oh, well, it's gonna be a harsh day today then. Okay, we'll start from the top. Nessens, Noprop, and Kim. We'll see if anyone accepts their invites. Nessens does. As, again, so far, the new battle ratings have actually been pretty nice. I've been enjoying them, honestly. There are a bunch of things they do need to change back. Retardedly enough, they fixed a bug. So you can customize the appearance of your characters, right? So you can buy them like different headgear and different uniforms and stuff like that, or fix their faces, right? Well, they announced in a patch they had fixed a bug that allowed you to bring your customized character into other campaigns. So you can only now customize them for settings. You can only customize them for the Pacific War, or Normandy, or Tunisia, and none of they are not universal. That pissed a lot of people off for very obvious reasons, as I don't really want to buy a full customization set for every goddamn campaign, weirdly enough. That was, it's a bit retarded. I wonder I think they've changed it now so you can at least, like, have it over multiple things? Let's see, have they? Or do I just happen to have, like, the same the same helmet? No, I just happen to have the same helmet multiple places, did I? Yeah, I just happen to have 2 helmets. Yeah, so they haven't done anything with that. Which is, again, retarded. Kimin isn't online, it seems. Let's see if somebody else is. Buffachu? Obviously, once you purchase a customization option, it should then be available everywhere. Obviously. Derp. But, you know, it's the snail. It's Gaijin's little nonsense. We'll see if they change it. I doubt it. They're too greedy little bastards to do something so silly as that. Speaking of, I should probably do the battle thingy-bob so I get all of my, my plus percentages. Right, let's get going then. I am wondering, because now it says 2 to 5, but as before, I swear to God it said 2 to 4. We'll see. Because I think they mentioned that the searching time would be a little bit long. I hope they didn't revert that change, because that was a good change. God damn it, why would you revert the good change? Like, I think it added like 10, 20 seconds to the queue, and getting only 1 plus-minus BR change for that, that was a pretty damn good, good trade-off, frankly. Golf handicap? Golf handicap? Who the fuck cares about golf? Right. Defense on this map, eh? Okay. What were my mission objectives? I have no idea. I do like playing a tank against the Japanese, though, so let's try that out. I haven't played vehicles for a little while. Well, not tank vehicles, anyways. The Waponi. See, the Japanese. The Japanese can be fun as long as you only play them at tier 5. If you play them at any tier below tier 5, the Japanese are not going to be fun. In fact, the Japanese are going to be incredibly painful at any tier below tier 5. So I heartily recommend you never, ever play them at anything below tier 5. In fact, I would recommend you actually purchase a tier 5 weapon, just a one premium weapon or a gold order or something, to get yourself artificially into tier 5, even if the rest of your guys are equipped with goddamn bolt-action rifles. Trust me, it will still be a more enjoyable experience. Why? Well, because you're going to be in a tank like that, the 120mm short barrel, and it's not really going to be able to deal with anything that faces it. And tragically, it's managed to get itself into cover, the damn thing. Nope, this is a tier 5 match. Alright, so they have reverted the changes, and now we've up-tiered to tier 5 again. Why? How? God damn it. Okay, well, the Sherman cannot do anything whatsoever against that thing, which is exactly why they really need to keep the tier 1 to 3 thing, as, yeah, I'm literally better off on foot. Why would they revert that change? I don't see any patch notes. Weird. God, just as I'm like, hey, they did a good thing, it's like, oh, well, actually, they decided to, not do that good thing after all. See, on ground, honestly, I don't really have a problem with the tiers. There are some weapons that are blatantly better than others, like the American Paratrooper Squad is blatantly a joke with their 100-round Thompsons. That is an actual joke. Like, that is an actual unironic joke of the worst kind. Oh, good start, 0 kills. Fantastic. Alright, well, if we're gonna bring in that kind of shit, I feel like going tank hunting in that case. But when it comes to tanks, oh yeah, the tier matters. The tier very much so matters. Aircraft, not so much. You can take a tier 2 Zero up against a tier 5 P-47. No, not a big problem. Not a big deal, honestly. Or you could bring a, you know, most of the bombers will do roughly the same job. It's not a big deal. But in tanks, yeah, if you come up against one of those enormo fuck-off monsters and you're in a Sherman, you literally can't penetrate it. You cannot penetrate it. Right side. See, I was kind of hoping. Oh, I see. Somebody's playing drive-by shooting, I see. To be fair, that can actually be very useful. Somehow, he didn't hit me, which is nice. And I still have the one guy I need, the anti-tank guy. Now, I'm not entirely sure my my 8A tank gun can even penetrate this thing. But I do know what can. And then get back before my commissar executes me for trying to kill the enemy's armored vehicles. There we go. And fuck you very much, senor. Hello to you too, Tanky. I feel like I deserved that kill, but hey, at least it's dead. Now, sadly, I didn't manage to kill the enemy's armored vehicles by my fucking lonesome in time to save our explosive point, but I can at least with confidence say that I did my part. Ah yes, the new rocket artillery spawn call-in, which is better in every single conceivable way than the old one. I don't know how that's balanced, but hey, do we necessarily care about balance? I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be a rather embarrassing loss, because, well, generally speaking, when the enemy is bringing tier 5 weapons to a tier 3 matchup, yeah, it's gonna end poorly for the Americans. As the US, basically you dominate Japan through tier 1 to tier, well, 4 in essence, but the moment you hit tier 5, the Americans tend to get their asses absolutely pounded by the Japanese. Not so much because of the weaponry, the American weapons are still entirely serviceable, but more so because at that point you're up against the only Japanese people still playing, and they've been suffering through a ridiculous number of incredibly one-sided matches where they have had inferior weapons against superior weapons for a very long time. They tend to be rather, aggressive, shall we say. Yes. Aggressive and driven. As if somehow you managed to survive the preceding Japanese tiers. How on God's good earth did that not kill you? I am very, very, very much so wondering. And they've set up an anti-tank cannon somewhere. Probably way over there. Yep, to camp the points. As, again, if you get to this point with the Japanese, you're probably an incredibly try-hard sweatlord. Unironically, that is just kind of how it is. And hey, I got to that point as the Japanese, so, you know. Yeah, rocks in glass houses, etc. hello there, Japanese paratroopers, and I'm just out of range of the flamethrower. There we go. Barbecue. Best kind of barbecue. Japanese barbecue. Yep. Fuck you. You too. And well, God damn it. It's always challenging to go up against, you know, assault rifles with bolt actions. That is, often not very fun. Oh, at least I got him too, with my bayonet. And they do have a lot of rocket artillery now. Alright, let's get to mining a little bit. Oh, really? We've got probably paratroopers camping behind us. Lovely. Always fun and engaging. Yeah, this is definitely one of those teams. Paratroopers, anti-tank guns used for HE support, etc. Spawn points on the flanks. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nasty one. This is gonna be a really nasty one.
Okay, we have to hold that point.
Tier 5 weapons. Okay, well, the grenade got him at the end there. Ah, the Thompson. The Thompson has this kind of, like, almost accuracy, is what I like to call it. Like, it's almost a really great gun. Almost. It's almost a really great gun. It just needs, like, it needs a little bit of luck, or it needs a little bit of, like, good RNG to get the most out of it. So, they're probably going to keep coming through here, so let's make sure we've got that booby-trapped. Normally, I feel kind of bad whenever I start using anti-personnel mines, because they are a fantastically asshole-ish thing. Especially as you have no way of actually detecting the anti-tank mine until it blows you the fuck up. But in games like these, yeah, nah. I don't feel as much hesitation anymore. Also, we're losing one of our bomb points, which is not amazing. Mate Svejek, hi Arch, there is a chance that you will, is there a chance you will play any Souls game? Also, what happened to patron Q&A? I've simply, oh god. Yeah, that's some, yeah, maximum tier fucking 5. I will be doing one next week. I've just had, you know, poor timing for a while, unfortunately. I am sorry about that. Coroner, the new BR system is dependent on player numbers. If there are enough players, the new system kicks in. If not, the old system kicks in. I see. Okay. Well, that's not the worst idea ever, but, yeah, it's like, we've definitely gotten maximum up-tiered here, which is, unfortunate.
We've lost the strategic target.
Well, so I suppose it's kind of a taste of one's own, medicine, really, but, as Americans going up against nothing but tier 5 Japanese super heavies is, uncomfortable. Uncomfortable indeed. Alright, one more point, 700 points left. Yeah, we're probably gonna get our asses fucking creamed here, but... honestly, this was also one of those missions that was basically over before it began. Alright, he's gonna try and flank around. Alright, I'm gonna need to try and deal with him. As you're also going to see, they are going to camp deep in the gray zone. Yeah, he's going all the way around so that he can shoot straight down into the spawn zone, or the point. And, of course, he is guarded by friendlies. Yes. Right, that has to be dealt with, otherwise we don't stand a chance. Fortunately, I have nothing to deal with it with now. Yep, so you're gonna have some people camping there to guard the tank, and the tank's then gonna shoot into the point and kill everybody. Ooh, right. Let's get in an aircraft. Those tanks have to be dealt with, otherwise we are well and truly cooked. Eric Josh, GW seems to be able to boast about record profits. Seems like the boycott isn't very effective. Is this to be expected, and can we still win given time? Oh, I mean, there isn't really a boycott on what I'm going as far as I'm concerned. At the very least, nothing, you know, truly organized or anything like that. There is a minor boycott on... Okay, some infantry took that out. Good job. There's a minor boycott on Warhammer Plus, which is still not profitable from what we can see from their latest earning reports. But, like, GW hasn't stepped far enough out of line yet for it to turn into, like, a consumer boycott. See, because boycotts don't... Oh, well, yep, you're dead. Let's not hit your wreck. Boycotts don't really work. Boycotts as an organized tool to try and attack something doesn't really work, because you need too many people to be too organized to do it. You need to get to the point where you have a organic uprising, in essence. That is the way to do it. It needs to be organic. You can't try and force it. And GW hasn't done enough wrong. Oh, nice. I didn't even see that tank down there, but I'll happily take the kill. Hasn't done enough wrong to cause that yet. Now, they got a bit of a early taste of it with the female custodies thing, and they need to make several more mistakes like that before it starts to turn around fully. It's basically a question of what will do it at this point, as the Amazon show might be what begins tipping the balance full scale, as people are growing very distasteful of wokeism. I mean, look at Star Wars, right? Star Wars has been producing absolute awful woke garbage for, what, damn near 10 years now? And they're only now beginning to really feel the stressor, right? That is how long this does take. So don't expect results in a year or 2 or 3 or 4. This is all a very long-term operation that we're engaged with, as, again, we're not trying to bankrupt a company. Like, that's a very short-term goal. What we are trying to do is change culture. A much, much grander and wider goal. I'm just going to drop one speculative there. No, okay, so they haven't moved on from where I killed a bunch of them last time. There was a little spawn truck there, though, which I probably should try to get if I can. Subject Noble. Dev gave a hot take today. He prefer Rhino over MAGA. Oh, really? That is indeed a rather hot take, Dev. Yeah, no, I'm entirely on the side of the British at this point. The British are currently in the process of basically destroying their Conservative Party and possibly replacing it entirely with reform. I think that is the correct way to go. Thank you for that pointer. Okay, so there's one over there. Can I intercept this before it drops off its dudes? Probably not. No, in fact, I really shouldn't be going after it at this point, but, you know, now I've got sunk cost fallacy. Right, that does also bring me around to the other side, which is okay. Right.
Need enemy vehicle position.
Let's swoop in next to the building, and we'll do a little scan with the machine guns. Nothing? Okay. Drop one right there. See if we can clean up the front side. Nothing. Okay. Were those airplane traces? No, they were not. Right, not sure where they're coming from right now. Oh, the other side? Okay. The P-51 Mustang is such an incredibly good aircraft in this game. It's so incredibly good. Like, the teardrop-shaped cockpit. I often rag on the American aircraft. I like, oh, the Mustang, the best fighter of the war. Shut up. Shut up. It wasn't. But the teardrop-shaped cockpit, genius. Absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. It provides perfect vision all around. So good, so good.
Need enemy vehicle coordinates!
I hear an aircraft engine, which makes me nervous. But I don't see anything, so... Oh, I see that, though. Ah, that was rushed. Yeah, that's not gonna hit anything. Ah, yeah, I should have just fucking pulled off and gone for another one there. Stupid, 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 stupid. Oh, I'm wasting too many of my 500-pound bombs. As the Americans, of course, get a fighter that drops 500-pound bombs, which is mildly ridiculous, mind you. More than a little ridiculous, mind you. Right, I might need to get down there. I shouldn't be spending too much time up here. Though my team is doing a very good job. My team is doing a very good job so far, actually, keeping them off the point. This is one of the parts about this game that that's a friendly transport, not anywhere about that. This is one of the parts about this game that I really do adore. The ability to do, like, cap for allies so that they can mark out, you know, targets and tanks. And then I, as the pilot, can come in and deal with them as basically highly mobile anti-vehicle. Right, infantry. Do you have that guy, or should I... Alright, I'm just gonna assume that he doesn't have it, that's why he marked it. See, I don't like doing that, because I feel like I just kill-steal that from that guy now, but... I'm gonna assume that since he marked it, he didn't have the tools to kill it, so I'll take it out. Sorry if you did, I apologize. Oh, and another tank right out in front, okay. Alright. I'll be on it the moment I got some more bombs on me. No hand-holding because it's loot. That's true, no hand-holding, it is loot. It is tremendously loot. Alright, let's get another pair of magical 500-pound bombs on my wings and return to kill that other tank, as the team is doing incredibly well. I'm deeply impressed by the team right now. They're doing fantastic. Oh boy, are we finally getting pushed off? If we get pushed off that, I'm going to need to get out of the aircraft and down there to help, probably. Okay, there's a spawn point
Our target is being mined. The enemy's getting ready
right there. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side of the building. Okay, let's see if I can sneak one past it. Yes. Okay, I think that took out the spawn points. That was a good drop. That was a good drop. I just managed to sneak it just over the roof of that building. But they probably get that point, don't they? Yeah. Still, we bled them very nicely there. Very nicely. There might be hope yet. Skullstone 888. How to tell if a piece of military hardware is good? The side using it wins. Whereabouts season cope. Oh, God. They were given, like... 200, 300 points back there, huh? That's fucking nasty. I feel as if the ballot... This is the same problem that the Americans have, or the Germans have in Normandy. where they began over-tuning how much points the enemy got back for winning because they were losing Normandy all the time, so they give them more points back for taking a point. They did the same for the Japanese, but in Tier 5, well, the Japanese aren't really that underpowered anymore. In fact, they're kind of overpowered, if anything. Right, I need to get back down there, so let's do a couple nice lazy sweeps for a tank. Just get rid of these 500-pounders, and we'll jump out in a parachute.
Need enemy vehicle coordinates.
Lazy sweeps for tanks and infantry. Oh. Tank, thank you to whoever spotted that. Right, there is. Oh, hi there! Didn't see you there, buddy! Hello, friend! Nice of you to stop by. Just nurse the flaps around. Put a bit of 50 cal into him and he's gonna go down. Right, I did lose track of that tank in all of that. I just heard its gun, so it's still down there somewhere.
Need enemy vehicle position.
Excusez-moi, could you mark it again, please? Looking for flashes of guns. I see a burning wreck there, so it's probably taken out. Alright, fine. That sounded like an airplane engine, and it was, and it kamikazes itself. Okay. Oh, and another tank over there, which probably just spawned, if I was to be just a guess. All right. Let's see if we can get it.
The enemy is setting the charge.
Nice and stationary, just the way we like it. And goodbye. Ooh, very lucky. I killed most of his crew, but somehow allowed him to stay alive, huh? Oh, bastard.
Disarm the charge.
Right, yep, time to...
The enemy is setting explosives.
Yeah, I need to get down there. But I really... Okay, no, okay, fuck. I don't know what to do now, because they've set up an anti-tank gun back there, I think, and the tank, so they're just hitting the target with HE. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the tank.
Allies are disarming the bomb.
I should have killed the tank the first bombing run, but
Targets destroyed.
very unluckily, I did not. We are disarming that one. This might have been the wrong move. We're gonna find out. Come on, team.
We disarmed the target.
Great fucking job. Right, let's go deal with that damn tank, then we'll get down there. Unfortunately, we don't have any Pershings on our team to deal with some of these things. So flying AT is basically the best we've got right now. Now, flying AT is good, don't get me wrong. Flying AT can in fact be absolutely amazing, but it does have a serious cooldown time. Okay, he's gotten killed. Right, in that case, I'm going to drop my bombs. Yep, My parachute elected to not open. Interesting. And we're gonna go sit on point. Now, of course, I have no idea where the enemy is, which means I'm probably going to run face first into lots of weapons fire. Yeah, they're flanking. The rest of my squad apparently got killed by, I don't even know what, probably HE. Shotguns are fun and engaging. I wouldn't go so far as to say that shotguns are good, but shotguns are fun and engaging. Yeah, you're dead. Oh boy, okay. Now that's why we call this thing a fucking room clearer. Very nice, very nice. I don't happen to have a mine on me, do I? No. 58 seconds, they're down to 0 reinforcements. Very, very well done, team.
Go to hell!
Itu, Diku, Undu, Dayu, filthy Japanese-uru. Behind you, Japanese-san. Get buckshotted. Bitch. Ow. Get to Baku Shotarud. Oh. Hello, I'm out of ammunition. Thank you. Come on, come on. Japanese Ugunu, not as good as American Shotugunuru.
You want more?
Missing my shotgun already. Need another gun. That's just my shotgun. Come on, any nice Japanese people around here? Nope. Okay. Thanks. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this in the bag, boys. Nice. Very nice. That looked like a really bad game, but somehow we pulled through and we got really well rewarded for it too. 5,000 points there and 6,000 for the guy in the lead. Very nice. Very nice. I can build an ammo box. That's true. I didn't think about that. I could have built a heavy machine gun as well, but you know. That would have required more thinking than I was capable of in the moment. Very, very, very nice. Alright, we'll do 2 battles with each group of people, then we'll swap people out so everybody can have a fun and engaging time. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Need to move that window a little bit so I can see the log screen. There we go. Commander Wolf, 15 for GT the Civil War. May join you enlisted. Pretty good game. 500-pound bomb can do a good wipe of infantry targets. Keep the awesome work, Arch. Enjoy your content. Let's go, Emperor Trump. Very much so. The shotgun. The shotgun. The Browning. Yay. So a lot of people prefer the other shotgun over the Browning. The Winchester. I don't. The Winchester is cute, and you don't need to reload the whole magazine, which is very nice. That's the pump action. But the time between shots is the killer, because you boom, boom, which is too slow. Whereas the Browning Auto 5 is bum, 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 bum. That's what you need. You need the bum, 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 bum. Especially as the shotgun, despite its hilarious fucking hit power, often doesn't kill in one hit. It can kill in one hit, as demonstrated, but it often doesn't kill in one hit. So you need that extra magazine capacity. You really do. You know, I'll slap a Colt on you, just because. You really need that extra ammunition capacity. It is vital. It is vital. Now, its magazine of only 5 rounds is a pain in the fuckhole, and no doubt about it, but, you know, such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Bum bum. Da da da. Such is life. Bum bum. It can be really good. I don't know if I'd recommend it. You know, I kind of would. If your other option is the, because you've only got rifles at this point, like, so you could just bring a rifle, which is, you know, or you can bring the M1 carbine, and the M1 carbine's not bad, you know, as if you use it as an assault weapon and fire from the hip, basically. Or you can bring the Garand. And I don't like the Garand. I don't like the Garand. I don't like the Garand. It's something with its sights just discomforts me. I'm not a fan of the Garand. Honestly, I'm not a fan of most of the semi-automatic rifles. It's like, if I'm going to bring a rifle, I'd rather just bring a one-shot one and put the enemy down on the first hit, honestly. Because the whole, like, shoot them again, like, but my weapon is bad. At that point, I'd rather just have an SMG. I really need to level my flamethrower squad high. I have been neglecting it so fucking hard. Do you get assists for marking targets? You do, but the assist is like 15 points or something. I think it's 25 or 30 points for a vehicle. It can definitely be worth it, but it's not like a massive thing in and of itself. Just present, put a little gift right there. Ah, reverse Normandy. This is often... I put a mine on the wrong entrance. Intelligent Arch. Very intelligente Archulu. Right, Panzer III and a Puma. Right, so we're not maximum up tier at least, which is nice. I love the Johnson rifle. The Johnson rifle is so good. Johnson is so fucking good, so fucking good, it's so good. Oh, unless you're up against sniper rifles, which are obviously a little bit better. Or, you know, SMGs, which are also obviously a little bit better. I love the Johnson rifle. The Johnson rifle is probably my favorite feeling weapon in the entire game, honestly. Like, it is my favorite feeling weapon in the entire game. Like, the rhythm of using it is tremendously comfortable to me. Like, I love it. The only problem is, it's a tier 4 weapon. And a tier 4 weapon in, like, tier 5, etc. matches, I think it's a tier 3 here, because it's a prototype, but... basically, yes, it's in essence a tier 4 weapon. And a tier 4 weapon, when everybody's got SMGs and assault rifle and shit, yeah... yes, suddenly it's not quite as useful anymore. Suddenly, in fact, it's kind of outright garbage at that point, so, yeah. Mortars are fun and engaging gameplay, by the way, in case you don't know. Oh. That looked an awful lot like an artillery strike, so let's fire off the rest of the mortar rounds and get moving before the rest of them land on my head. Well, I didn't get moving in time for my squad. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. As I need 20 special weapon kills, and the mortar is definitely by far my best way of getting it. Yeah, they're going to artillery the everlasting shit fuck out of that building, so let's try and stay a bit away from it if at all possible. Okay, what is exploding this place? Is there a tank somewhere? I feel like there's a tank shooting HE somewhere. Uh-oh. Yeah. I really don't like that Lee Enfield. I hate the round things on the gun. I hate the round things on the gun. Because they throw me off my aim. I bring it up to aim, and I don't see the target anymore. I'm like, God, now what? And then I have to re-aim my weapon. It throws me off every time, and I hate that it does that to me. Despise it. Dislike it. Much distaste for it. This version of the Thompson is so good. I love this version of the Thompson. I saw you sneaking over there, you little bitch boy. Okay. You wore camo that looked very German there for a second or two. That was very lucky. But hey, better to be lucky than good, I do suppose. The only problem with that version of the Thompson is from the Pacific War Premium Squad. It's got the forward aim, which is great. It's very accurate. It's got that little bit of extra accuracy the regular Thompson so desperately fucking needs and doesn't have. Out, Germans, out! Aus! Out. What? Video game, come on. Burn, bitches, burn. Okay, that was a decent number of kills, I guess, from a flamethrower. But, because it's the Pacific War equivalent, and back then they were trying to actually keep the Pacific War balanced. Ah, how silly of them. Parachute shits. In that case, not even a parachute, but probably just a pilot. Okay, yeah, they've got the front entrance there pretty much nailed down. You should be very careful about surrendering terrain on this map, especially on the first point, because that point is a right proper whore to take back again. Okay, anti-tank mine. Nibber? Really? Really, Nibber? Really? Through the massive solid wall. Nibber. This Thompson, again, it's got a little bit... It's got a little bit too much recoil and a little bit too low accuracy to really be perfect. It's got just a little bit too much. Whereas the assault grip one is great, but again, because they were trying to keep it balanced, because they still cared about that back then. Artillery. It only has 20 rounds, and 20 rounds is just not enough in 98% of circumstances.
The enemy is rushing the control point.
I don't know if rushing is really the correct word at this point, but... yeah, we're probably losing that one. We are. Unfortunate. But we took out half of their points in doing so, so I am not too upset. I hate that fucking gun. I hate that fucking gun. I hate the enormous goddamn ring thing that blocks out any hope that you might ever have had of actually being able to see your enemy as you shoot at them. I hate it, 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 hate it. Hello there, Puma. Right. Wait for bombs to deploy. Hello, little Puma. And hui. And boom. And goodbye.
Don't let the enemy fortify their position.
And, fourth place. Terrible. Now, one thing, good thing I've got to say about the Garand is that at least it sometimes kills in one hit. Not always, but sometimes. Does this happen to have a grenade launcher attached to it? It does! Ah, get dicked. Get dicked. Oh, get dicked. Damn it. Grenade didn't finish him off. The grenade launcher is a very unfair weapon, by the way, which you should not use unless you wish to be an enormous asswipe, and you don't want to be that, surely. Oh, that was not the squad I think I selected, but fair enough. I was going to go plant a bomb there, but... Oh, that is not an automatic weapon. That was supposed to be a bayonet charge, kind of like that. Kind of like that, yep.
Charge! You must return to the battle.
Ja, mein Kommissar. Ich will go back. Really hate the bar too, by the way. Really hate the bar. The only reason why I'm leveling a machine gun squad is because eventually you get the 30 cal light machine gun, and the 30 cal light machine gun, the M19, 1960, is an absolute monster. It is the single best weapon in the entire game, bar none. But just like playing a wizard in early D&D, you've got to fucking suffer for it. You've got to really suffer for it. I don't know how that didn't hit you, but okay. You've got to really suffer for it, because 20 rounds in a weapon that kicks as much as the bar does and requires as much adjustment as the bar does, yeah, that's just not good.
Give me cover!
That is just not good. That is, in fact, outright, downright awful. Trying to figure out where the enemy was now. Got more luck with the fucking bolt-action rifle, though. Oh. Actually, there's a lot of them over there. Wanted to hit the bike, didn't hit the bike. Commander Wolf, one of the few games you can actually play as a sniper in. I'm surprised Call of Duty even has them, with how small the maps were back in the day. A well-placed stick of dynamite can cook a tank nicely. Oh yeah, I kind of wish that they hadn't introduced the anti-tank guns, honestly. Oh, those anti-tank guns, but the, any bad guys up there? No? Good. The bazookas. I kind of wish they hadn't introduced the bazookas, because the bazookas make it way too easy to do anti-tank work. It makes it way, way, way too easy to do anti-tank work. And that in turn means that the tanks, their only way for survival at that point, is basically to camp the gray zone. Which is a very, very hateful technique. As all they end up doing then is sitting way back on the map and shooting when you can't where you can't actually get to them. Nobody likes gray zone camping. Except for the people who do it, I guess. And those who claim that it's a totally legit strategy, which it isn't, by the way. Gray zone camping could and should be punished by having the person who does its testicles slowly crushed. It would be a completely fair thing to do, and nobody would really be too upset about it. Besides the guy having his balls crushed, of course, who might venture an objection, but frankly, nobody should care about his fucking opinion, as we've already more or less, established. Because if they move forward, they can't live. Because the moment they try to move forward, they're just going to get absolutely fuck-stomped by 15 anti-tank launchers. So just bring it back to the AT charges, because the anti-tank satchel charges still makes it so. Sometimes, I swear to God, the Thompson's rounds actively go around the enemy. Because the satchel charges, as I was going on about, still make it so that if a tank moves up carelessly, it will still die. It will absolutely still die, but it does not make it an automatic thing. You can't get sniped from 200, 300 meters away by a single rocket. You've got to actually fuck up, basically, to get killed by a satchel charge. Now, this of course doesn't remove gray zone camping, as tanks were happily gray zone camping even when they were only satchel charges, because some people are just enormous shit-stained idiots that really do deserve to have their penis removed in the slowest, most excruciating way imaginable. But the constant anti-tank launchers do not help the issue by any stretch of the imagination. Oh. Sit down, son. My dreadful accuracy with these weapons can be explained largely by the fact that they've got those weird little things on the side. I hate the weird little things on the side. The weird little things on the side constantly makes me think that I'm supposed to aim for the weird little things. I'm not. I wish they would just have one little weird little thing in the middle. Sure, it would make it at risk of being bent by the slightest touch, etc., but this is not a real weapon. And so I don't need to worry about that. Look at this. This is exactly what I mean, right? One infantryman just goes up there, starts engaging it. No problems. He can just shoot, reload. I do think we should just go back to the good old-fashioned satchel launchers as the sole singular means of anti-tank. It was a better time back then. It was a time that required men, not little girls, like now. Yes. Alright, 2 rounds. Then we'll remove everybody, and we'll see if anybody else wants to play. Right, let's go from the bottom this time up again to Senior Citizen. Flabby Friend, did I invite you? I don't remember. And Draconis, I guess. And we'll see who's online. Pollen season is coming back in again. I feel sniffly. And my nose is itching. Not good. Dum-tum-tum. I'll give a little while for people to join, but not too long, not too long. Not too long. Just a little bit. Probably not. Okay, let's see if other people... Zingo and Seafly next, then. Well, Zingo is there. Let's see if Seafly is. Apparently not. Alright, last slot is proving difficult. No probe then. They are currently doing an event with the new squads, by the way. Japan, USA, USSR, and Germany all get their own little rocket artillery. And I can't help but notice that they put the Japanese one first. I wonder why. Probably because the Japanese are just not being played by anyone. Gosh darn it. Nessence. See, it would be nice if the little things had like... There we go. It would be very nice if the little things had like a in a match or something. Buy it. That would be good. That'd be very good, actually. Yeah, needs another 6 kills with special weapons. Mortars. I trust in you. There was another event not too long ago where they gave out some ridiculous squads. One was a German squad with a special helmet that meant that they wouldn't die if they were shot in the head. They would need to be shot in the head, I think, twice for them to go down, which is a little retarded, actively punishing you at that point for aiming at the enemy's head. And the Russian squad, which was even more retarded, of course, as they had body armor, so they are a close assault squad, which take less damage from being shot. This seems silly, but, very well. This is an awful game mode. And it's an even more awful game mode for mortars, but... We'll see, we'll see. At least it's not the tug-of-war game mode. I hate that game mode far more. Right, before we even begin with the mortars then, let's get down a spawn point. This is one of the game modes that suffers from variety, where the game is like, oh, we need more game modes. Oh, okay, what kind of game modes? Well, we're just gonna have like 3 capture points on the map, and you're gonna have to run back and forth between them. Why?
Artillery! Fire at the square!
Alright, so...
Our men are capturing Charlie.
that one is apparently contended.
Allies are at control point Alpha.
That's Mortar B, then.
We've lost control point Bravo.
Probably a bit late on that one.
Control point Alpha is ours. Control point Charlie is under our control.
We're just smacking all the mortar rounds directly on top of it. Finding as much cover as we can for our friends, presumably moving in towards it. With the early mortars, honestly, you don't even need to walk your shots with the early mortars. All you really need to do is just place it on a point and fire, and the enormous inaccuracy will do the rest. But if you want to be fancy about it, which you do need to do with later, more accurate mortars, I do highly recommend you spread out the shots just a little bit. You know, walking them backwards towards the enemy, for example, can be really, really effective. I've had games where my mortars have gotten me, like,
We need artillery support!
an absolutely ridiculous amount of kills, like 20 kills in like one volley, because the enemy team happened to have a lot of fucking bots on it. And all of the bots were like, objective, run towards objective, never mind mortar fire, disregard objects plunging from the sky. Disregard objects plunging from the sky indeed. That Puma is being chased down by an infantryman who wishes to murder it, so I shan't bother with that. He's a tank who didn't Grey Line camp hard enough and is currently desperately trying to retreat into the Grey Line. But sadly for it, it was denied, and its fiery carcass can be seen all yonder. I very rarely play sniper. Practically ever. But okay, we've got an AI squad over there. I can tell because my ass behind 5 layers of bushes is being shot at. See, the AI does take into consideration cover, of course, but the AI does not take into consideration concealment, crucially.
Calling in artillery!
Copy. Confirming fire.
Hello, German friends. There are many of you, and yeah, that was probably another AI. That's not it. Frag grenade. I'm pretty sure I hit you there, but apparently the video game disagrees. These maps also give a certain advantage to people who play with their graphics on minimum settings so as to get rid of all of the goddamn grass. One of the many, many, many reasons why I hate maps with loads of foliage. Ah, the Lee Enfield with the dumb sight. I never quite know what I'm supposed to aim for with this one. Am I supposed to aim with the top of the thing? Am I supposed to aim at the tiny little cross thingy at the bottom of the thing? Am I supposed to aim using what? Nobody's ever explained it to me. Right, well, if you don't know how to aim with the rifle, there's a simple solution to that. Screw the rifle, slap on a grenade launcher. And suddenly everything becomes infinitely easier. Ah, spawn points. Okay, so the little white shield indicates that they've got a spawn point over there. If you're near a spawn point, you are immune to everything. You cannot take damage. I think setting up a nice little machine gun over there might be a good idea. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I think a nice 50 caliber machine gun would make this a much better fight for me.
Defend that point!
This way, I won't even strictly speaking need to see what I'm shooting at. All I'll need to know is the rough direction of the enemy. Now the AI is taking pot shots at me. Now please, somebody mark the enemy. I hear gunshots from over there. The more you fire, the more the AI will home in on you. Making this a pinch risque of a strategy. But I just love the 50 cal. The 50 cal is best gun. But unfortunately, I don't think the enemy is over here anymore. Well, there's something over there. Ah, over already? Darn. 50 cal fishing. 50 cal fishing is one of the best sports out there. See, I hate those matches because you get so few points on them. It's just not worth it. Especially with the nice little booster in effect too. Okay, that doesn't even count as a game. That doesn't even count as a game for everyone. I really kind of want to switch out the Lee Enfields for something else. I don't know what though. Oh, I can't wait until I get the M2 carbines. Oh, M2 carbine is so much better. Great. Hi, Arch. Are you planning to play Space Marine 2 when it will come out? Also, game screen is shifted to the right on stream, so it cut off part of the game and there's a black stripe on the left. Is there now? Let me see. Is the... Did the damn thing do something? Let's see. There we go. Okay, yep. When it minimized, so the damn antivirus software, I think it did it and moved it. Thank you for the tip. I should just give them all grenade launchers. That's... okay. So in this game, you do have like a leveling up system where you can get one perk unlock, which allows you to bring 2 weapons into combat. A particularly asshole-ish thing to do is to take 2 rifles with grenade launchers, giving yourself 6 rifle launch grenades. It's a very gay thing to do, and it's very effective. It is incredibly effective, as I have had single rifle launch grenades kill like 6 people. Now, it has a very small area of effect, so you might potentially need to get like a good hit to kill somebody directly, but oh my god, the incredibly juicy hits when you do get them are just too good. They're just too good. I still need special weapon kills, so we are just going to blanket barrage this point here. Now, unfortunately, judging by the fact that I didn't hit diddly dick shit there, I suspect that the point is probably... yes, it's a house. I figured it might probably be a house. And in that case, we shall try to sneak the shots... roundabout onto the enemy's reinforcements paths. That's more like it, yes. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Oh yeah, that is much more like it. Right, I think that got me all of my specialist kills that I needed, so let's help actually trying to win the point now. Ah, he has a sword. Good for him. Swords are good. Everybody likes swords. Swords are highly advantageous if your enemy is in sword fighting distance. Please step aside, friend. That was brilliant. I had that guy, but... alright, I also can't help but notice that most of my squad was killed by a 50mm cannon. You know what? Never mind. I need more points to get my tier 4 machine gunner so I can start working to that. So let's just get in an aircraft instead where I can get some points. I like getting points. Points are good. Also, there is an enemy tank there and probably an enemy aircraft right there, which is a great potential opportunity for a bit of a double hitter here. Right, so first we line up that, drop the bombs. And kablooey. And we just casually tear that BF-110 out of the sky, and voila! Points! See, I understand why some people occasionally just do nothing besides constantly rotate vehicles. I understand. I very much so understand. It is by far the quickest way to level. Okay, we got a P-38 Lightning operating in the area, so if I hear a aircraft engine, do not freak out immediately. Oh, that is an enemy aircraft, however, do freak out on that. And it's going after me rather than the Lightning. Interesting. So that's probably the guy I just shot down who immediately, yeah, he got the fucking engine. I probably can't. Yeah. That's a revenge aircraft where he gets shot down, immediately jumps in another aircraft, like, I'm just gonna go after you now, and only you. Yep. Yeah, since he managed to hit me immediately, I can't really fight it. Annoying. Kill soldier. It was a very nice strafing run. And now I want to get back into aircraft again, because if the enemy is committing that much to aircraft striking... Okay, and we've got a deep, deep grey line camping Panzer. Yeah, this might end up in a really bad, really quick defeat, because we've got really deep camping tanks, and the enemy's got complete air superiority, which is pretty fucking awful. Okay, I need to deal with enemies. Gotta deal with tank. Tank will kill all of us, so let's try getting in a tank to deal with it, which is not ideal because he's already ensconced, which means he's probably gonna get the first shot. Get inside. There we go. Did that down him? Nope, he's still up. I did hit him a couple times with the 50 cal, so he's probably damaged, but... Oh, hi. Alright, well, let's deal with you first and foremost, then. Right. I can't really get to the other tank, it's too far away and probably too well ensconced. I'm gonna try and, Can I plant myself in the enemy's reinforcement route here? Sort of. It's a really bad spot, though. Yeah, this is really... Yeah, and I will just get spotted by air, so this isn't really a good place for it to be. We'll try and deal with the tank instead then, because it's probably the guy with 43 kills there who's just been murdering us. That would be a better spot to sit on the enemy's reinforcements, but again, let's try and deal with the enemy tank. I also note that I'm very, very much so constantly spotted by enemy aircraft, so... Alright. Get around, provide as steep an angle as possible to the enemy guns. Where is he? I don't know. Aircraft, probably. Did he retreat, or did my ally kill him?
Our boys are capturing the position.
I think my ally killed him. Okay, well, so long as he's dead. Nothing better than that. That was Panzerfaust flying by there. Nice.
Our team started capturing a control point.
Whistling bombs. Come on. 385 points remaining. Pretty bad.
Well done, men.
Pretty bad, can't lie.
Next position.
Pretty bad, pretty terrible. Pretty awful all around. Not a tremendous hope of victory. All is not over just yet. And sadly, he did get my friend before I could get him. Tragically. My friend had helped me in my hour of need, and I failed him. I feel bad for this. Might have to commit seppuku. But first, we can kill a couple more Germans before we sacrifice ourselves for our comrade. A couple more Germans. Oh. Hello there, little SAS dude. You almost got yourself a face full of 75mm HE there. Not that it would have, hurt you or anything because you're friendly, but still. Yes. See, these are the kind of conditions in which a tank feels very, very vulnerable to absolutely everything, and that's why I'm being killed right now by something, I don't know what. I can't see it. I have no idea where it is. Panzerfaust. Somehow I managed to wound all of them and kill none of them. Good job, Arch. Alright, that was a little bit better. Alright, well, I killed most of his squad in return, so I'm not too angry about that. And we did take the point, so. Right. Really need to try and do something about the enemy air superiority, though. Hello, buddy. I hope it's you from last time. I'm just gonna dump the 500-pounders directly on the objective, and nice. Hey! A free Panzer 2C. I'll take it. I hear an aircraft engine. I see an aircraft. 888 bullets left, a weirdly specific number, but I'll take it. Looks like a BF-110. Oh shit, yeah, I'm just going to pass under him to begin with, because he's going to get me no matter what, so I'm just going to make sure I get his compatriots. There. Right, combat flaps, kill engine, turn really hard. Nah, he got me on the first pass with the, fire. Yeah, there's definitely a dedicated fighter pilot who's just switching in between fighters, I think. The same guy came at me with another revenge fighter. See, this is why I like to bring my P-38 Lightning as well, just so I can really annoy people like this. I like to be the best fighter pilot. Thank you very much. I don't like to give that to other people. Other people are not worthy of the title. I am. Oh, Springfield. Really? Oh, of course, there's one motherfucker camping all the way behind there. Of course there is. He was driven out by his commissars, demanding him to advance. I can't see shit. The sun is direct. AI, do not step out in fucking... Well, there went my entire squad. Remember, chat, always leave your AI behind with the X button, because your AI are retarded, and they will happily run to their deaths. They will cheer as they do so, in fact.
Our forces are in position.
Oh, tank.
Captured half the enemy positions.
Oh, this is a fucking annoying place to be in. Yeah, it's a very good enemy team, unfortunately. They've got a great layered defense where you can't really get close to the little shits. Plus air cover. Right, let's try and get air superiority again. Right, I'm up against 2 enemy flyers, so this is going to take a little bit of finesse and luck. And for me to not pounce on the tempting ground targets. Oh, hello there. Good evening, victim number 1. Right, that's the BF-110. Question then is, his buddy is behind me, right? Yeah, there's definitely 2 flyers on voice comms. Alright. Two flyers on voice comms, no doubt about it. Yeah. Fucking, I can keep killing one of them, but I can't beat 2 people. I should have waited to get the fighter, honestly. If I'd gotten the fighter, I would have had a better chance. Oh yeah, look, they're, yeah, same, yeah, definitely 2 people on voice comms as they're back in the same aircrafts again. Definitely. So if I had my P-38 Lightning, I could probably kill both of them. Although I would need to basically trade 1 for 2, or 1 for 1 more like, but... I wish I had my Lightning now. Again, I hate that this team actually knows what it's doing, because they're all lying down in defense. Not on the point, but by the point, to make it impossible to get onto it. I hate it when the enemy knows what they're doing. Ah, shit. Really? He healed just in time, and I hit a bush, and it bounced my character. This is one of those games where I'm just going to be very angry at absolutely everything. I don't really want to get in tank, because with 2 air people, that's not really going to work out.
Forward!
93 kills, yep. At least he takes care of himself. trench. Okay, good, good. Artillery, back off.
Come on, boys. There's just one control point left.
The one thing they're doing wrong is they are camping too much off the point and not quite enough on it. And so they keep losing the points. They get a lot of kills, but they keep losing the point in the end. Right, let's go kill more aircraft. Right, so the BF-110 just passed over, which means it's... Oh, there's the 109. Lost track of it. Shit. Lost track of the 109. That's the 110. Okay, it's injured. Forget about it. Where the fuck is the 109?
Our boys are capturing the position.
Now that's another 110 probably. Okay. Yeah, we are not going to go nose to nose with a BF-1010. That would be fucking suicide, so we're going to dive underneath it. Oh, nice. We got it. He's probably just trying to keep me busy for his fighter buddy to come back. Very nice. Too much camping. A little bit too much camping. It'll get you a lot of kills, but if you just camp, you will lose the capture points. Right, one more game with this group then. Is this as good as Battlefield? I mean, I would say this is better than Battlefield. At least modern Battlefield. Like what happened to the recent Battlefield? The modern war-y one? Did that just die? I have not kept up with the Battlefield news at all. I presume that one just died. Because that one did very poorly. I remember playing the beta for it, and it was not very good. It was not very good at all. Are there even any plans for more Battlefields? Let's see, let me Google that. Battlefield 2025 rumors and leaks. Okay. Alright, so there is something upcoming. I don't know. They need to reinvent it. They need to reinvent it. They really, 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 really need to reinvent it. Because it's like, it's the same 32v32 fight as ever, and it's just kind of boring. Like, this game is, I think it's what is it, a 10v10 or something? But the maps are quite small, and you've all got squads, which makes the game feel big and cool and interesting. And you get matches where you get like 60, 70, 80, 100 kills. It's fun. You got tanks, you got aircraft, you got artillery, you've got heavy machine guns, AA guns, you've got trucks, you've got rocket artillery now. You have so many cool things going on that really makes it feel like a battle, you know? Whereas Battlefield, the problem with the game is it just ended up feeling like your regular Twitch action shooter, really, and that was about it. And it's just an outdated formula. at this point. It's really, really fucking old. Either, what I would really like is if they made the maps, keep the maps smaller, honestly. I don't like the big maps, because the big maps, it means that you walk for 10 minutes, and then you get one-shotted by a dude who has climbed 5 minutes to the top of the largest tower in the game with a 50 cal sniper rifle. It's like, yeah, that was well worth the fucking trek, wasn't it? Like, no, it was not. No, it was not worth the trek. Smaller maps, quicker action, and 100 players, at least 100 players. And if anything, do the whole assault thingy again, where you need to go from point to point. Have a small but long map where you need to defend points, constantly making sure that you are funneling people into the fight, constantly, into the fight, into the fight, into the fight. That's the fun of Battlefield games. That's kind of what Battlefield Bad Company did a lot of. Battlefield Bad Company 2, I play that game a lot. I played a lot of Battlefield Bad Company 2. Oh, really? You lucky mother fucker. Alright, now I'm upset. Fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. There you go. Little bitch-ass shit. He manages to just fucking snipe me through the fire and everything. Which makes your camera shake like mad. Not to mention that he can't fucking see me. Bayonet charge was the only option there, and he worked out pretty well. It's rare to kill a foot soldier with an with an armor-piercing shell, but it is very satisfying when it does happen. I need to be very careful here because, unlike what you might think, Shermans are apparently not designed to cross trenches. Shit, do not get into the trench. If I get into the trench, I will never leave the trench. Oh yeah, Bad Company 2 was great. That was a really good game. Really, really, really good game. Tanks all the way down there. Let's see. He's probably sitting behind a house if I was to guess, but... Oh yeah, he definitely is. On the off chance that he wasn't, I might as well have peeked around here. We are now going to play a game of Tank Peekaboo. Or Pika Tank, if you want to be, you know, Japanese about it. What are you backing up from? Artillery?
The enemy is rushing the control
Because
point.
I kind of want to kill that guy if at all possible. Come on, comrade. Armored tank cavalry, etc. Fuck, I got his view slit and nothing but. There we go. My buddy came up with me. Very nice. The smoke, I don't know who the smoke is really benefiting the most here. Not entirely sure, but I am dunking 75mm shells straight through this guy's front plate, so... Ah, the Panzer IIIN. A hate crime these days, but now there's infantry behind me, and that's probably a... Yeah, that's a dead pack. But it is a poorly cooked dead pack. Anybody in that building? Nope. Remember, children, always cook your dead packs. Never just throw the dead pack. All you're doing is telling the tank that it is in danger, and that it should leave. This is not to your benefit. Always cook your jetpacks, children. Always. Like that guy probably did. And now Arch is getting very nervous because Arch is feeling pretty sure that there's somebody with extra jetpacks. Probably off to his right somewhere. Well, it wasn't that guy. Ah, friendly infantry to my right. Thank you, whoever that is. You are a good person for protecting your armored vehicles. Your armored vehicle will protect you in turn. Fear not. You protect Tonk, Tonk protect you. This is the way of the world. This is how it should be. Oh. Tonk no like rifle in house. Tonk hates rifle in house. Tonk think rifle in house should stop being inside house. Tonk hates Germans. Tonk really hates Germans. Tonk blames Germans for everything that is bad in the world. Therefore, Tonk will make Germans go away, as is only right and just. Uh-oh. Well, that was a better cooked grenade. But not cooked enough. Tonk thought it saw Germans. Tonk would much prefer it if Germans would come down at him single line instead of this silly sneaky thing that the Germans are doing right now. Tonk appreciates not an enemy that hides like a coward in the trees. Tonk finds such behavior reprehensible. And if Tonk is to be entirely honest, a little bit gay. Jesus, with a Sturm pistol? Wow, okay, I'm impressed. You know what? If you can damage Tonk with Sturm pistol, you deserve to damage Tonk. The Sturm pistol is absolute hot garbage. They keep trying to throw jetpacks at me, but they keep not cooking them. Fool! Dumb fool. Dude, I have larger explosive charge than you do. Why must you try to charge me? It is dumb. Silly. Silly German. Silly German. Ow. Now this could be a problem. This could be a large problem. In fact, just sneak one. Oh yeah, yeah, flatten out. That's good. Flatten out. That way I can apparently not quite go through. Well, something's sure as fuck exploding over there. I don't know what, but well, it was probably the enemy tank. Tonk is stuck. Tonk will finally die now. Because Tonk now can finally not move. Tonk is happy with the damage Tonk did. Tonk is quite pleased with his life.
The enemy is trying to take the control point.
Tonk believed that it did what a good Tonk should do. you.
Reloading!
Thank you, Thompson, for providing me with just enough accuracy to kill that person. Just leave a little danger egg for them right there. Why did you do that to me? Little danger egg right there, too. In case somebody wants to climb through the window.
It ends here for you.
Sniper would like to go up. Ah, damn, the enemy even gets to shoot down bombers. I like to shoot down bombers. One little, two little. Three little, no. Three little, no. Three little Germans. Does this just so happen to be their spawn line or something? Because if it is, that would be lovely. You're dead. Unfortunately, no. How the... Help me. Help me. It is not legal to shoot this poorly. 4 little...
You can serve your country in hell.
5 little... 6 little Germans.
Yes.
My bouts of incredibly poor accuracy is made up by bouts of occasionally sometimes better accuracy. Seven little, 8 little, 9 little,
That was
10 little. We are going to play peekaboo, you and I, and despite shooting first and missing, you still lost. See, being a sniper is basically just being gay. That's all it is. And the only way to really deal with you is to pick up another sniper rifle, but that's fine. Because frankly, if you pick up a sniper rifle, you are now an active detriment to your team. You are now going to do less damage, do less pushing, achieve less overall in the game, and just kind of be a drag on everybody else. This is why I like to try and make people bring out their sniper squads. Because sniper squads are just bad for your entire team in 98% of circumstances. The only real circumstance in which a sniper is good is if you manage to get yourself sitting on top of a position where you can intercept all of the enemy's reinforcements. If you can do that and you can just pick them off and kill, then a sniper can be good. But, you know, then they just one of them decides to do a sniper of his own and, you know, suddenly you're gonna get screwed. So there's that. Right, this is gonna take a little bit of bumbling around, I'm afraid. Right, let's see if we can get 3 more people whilst I bumble around with getting the machine gun thingy. Alright, who haven't we played with? Death, Little Puppy, Seafly, Nessence, GD? I don't remember GD. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to... Oh, no, that's not the squad. That one. And we're basically just going to drag everyone out of it, except for the, like, 3 people you have to have in it. Right. And then we're gonna change the squad over to that one. And oh no. No. There. And 3 new random dudes with Springfields. Actually, we'll just swap you out for the guys that at least have levels, and we are going to send you guys off packing back home again and recuperate some silver cost. There we go, which still leaves that as a tier 3 squad because it has the Browning instead of the Johnson. But it will allow me to start leveling that squad, which is the important part. Oh, why do you not have a mine? Here, have an anti-personnel mine, you silly little boy. Neither one really matters there. Alright, let me guess. Oh, no, 11,000, not that bad. Right, no little puppy, unfortunately. Let's see. I want to see if Draconis is still alive. Or is alive again. Yay. Johnson LMG isn't worth it? Well, you gotta get it anyways because you need to get it to get to the thing. That thing, the Browning M1919, it is the best MG in the game by a million miles. And the reason why I want this squad is because this squad gets the 100% health healed from packs. It also gets higher stats total, so it's just good to upgrade this one. The Johnson... If we were playing tier 4, I would probably bring the Johnson, because I do think the Johnson is, at the very least, as good as the bar, but it's got the exact same weaknesses as the bar. 20-round magazine, high rate of fire, big recoil, which it just doesn't really work particularly well. But the 1919 is, oh god, it is so fucking good. It is so unbelievably good. It is accurate, even fired from the hip, it's accurate. It has just the perfect rate of fire, not too fast, not too slow, and it has like a 50-round magazine, which goes quite slowly because, again, it has just the perfect rate of fire. It is so good. And then there's the Japanese machine gun, which is funny. The Japanese get their own machine gun, which is a 100-round machine gun, which sounds good until you realize it's a 100-round machine gun with 2 barrels. Okay. So it's a 50-round machine gun. Yes, but it has a ridiculous rate of fire. All right, how is its accuracy? Oh, it's a musket. Oh, it is actually a fucking musket. Oh, it is an actual musket. I have fired that thing, and I have seen bullets come out at like a 75-degree angle from the gun. Oh boy. Oh boy, that weapon is special. It's funny, because sometimes, if you prayed correctly to RNGesus, the gun will bless you, and both of the barrels will fire in the same direction. And when it does, it is great. It will cut down squads in nanoseconds. It will just butcher its way through entire squads of enemy troopers so quickly. But if RNG doesn't cooperate, oh, you can spray a target 5 meters away and every bullet will just simply fly the fuck around it. See, that's exactly kind of what I was expecting. Somebody to be in a window over there, shooting and aiming at me.
The enemy is capturing control of Bravo.
Yes. And since he's in the window first, basically I'm not going to have any chance to get around him. Let's deliver a little fun and engaging hand egg right there, just in case.
We've taken control point Bravo.
This is just a bad situation.
Hey, my magazine's empty.
Now this, I think, is the highest upgraded bar, like the third bar in the line. This bar's pretty good. By the way, a lot of people like to play with the bar single shots, which I've forgotten the key for doing that, so my own retardation. But I imagine that firing single bullets at a time would indeed be very advantageous for the bar, yes. Okay, let's... all or nothing. Okay, I got them. I got one, dude. The brace system is a very... Ah! The brace system is a very interesting system, so you can brace your gun against certain surfaces. Sometimes it works really well, and you can use it incredibly effectively. Other times, it works not at all, and you're just gonna, you know, kill yourself by trying to use it, frankly. It's a mixed bag. You know, I don't really want to be locked down in this fucking house forever. Yeah, unbraced, this thing still kicks like a mule. You know what? I'm kind of happy that happened. Alright, do we need something in the air? Yes, we do. That's an enemy aircraft. Which kamikazes itself just as I jumped in the P-51. Well, fuck me. Ooh, what's that? Smudge on my screen. That's what that is. Never mind. Well, let's just drop a little high explosive present right there, and well, a kill is a kill, I do suppose. Oh, hello. Was that just ground? That was probably just a machine gun ground hip firing up at me, and it managed to hit me too. It's the most annoying part. By the way, this is why you often see me just randomly shooting at aircraft with SMGs and stuff. Do that. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Because it is way too effective. I need to keep open that window too. This is probably going to end up with me crashing the aircraft. Yeah, no, totally don't do that. Because, you see, aircraft in this game are made from fucking tissue paper. And even like a 9mm bullet will cause enough damage to potentially crash an aircraft due to the deterioration of its aerodynamic performance. I have done that so many times where I've just randomly burst off SMG rounds at an aircraft, and then 30 seconds later it crashes because you hit like a piece of its tail or wing or something, and now the person flying it can no longer control it. Is that an enemy aircraft or is that an enemy transport? That's an enemy aircraft, okay. Right, in that case, first and foremost, plant another little bomb down there, as there does seem to be shooting going on. 2 more people? Well, I mean, 2 people are 2 people. And then we're gonna swing very, very wide. Oh, shit. Yep, I'm probably already dead, unless my damage does something weird to my aircraft, and yeah. Right, well, what was intended to be just a turn, due to the one bullet in my fucking wing, flipped my aircraft upside down, but I saw a vapor trail of a fighter directly behind me, so I was probably dead regardless, but that was an interesting way to do it. How? When I was behind the fucking wall? Poor little danger egg. I feel like the new lighting effects are a bit much, honestly. Heal. Now, we're not doing well. We're actually doing terribly. Awfully. Not entirely even sure why we're doing so terribly, but we are. There's probably a tank over here just shooting this point. Nobody's dealing with it. As I can hear a tank gun.
Okay.
We've captured Charlie.
Attack!
Ah, yeah, there it is.
All right, at any cost, hold that position.
Yeah, and I can't get it because... What? Oh, we got people in the watchtower there. Ah, yep. Shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm in a position to do much here, then. So maybe lay myself down here and at least get a couple of opportunistic kills. Ah, 3. Okay, let's go deal with the tank. And I did see that enemy fighter. There you are. A lazy, slow turn, as if he has nothing to worry about in the whole wide world. Unfortunately, you did have something to worry about now. Where is that tank?
The enemy has taken control point Charlie.
Let's see. Might have been destroyed, actually. I don't know why we're fighting over Charlie. Like, Charlie's the worst point to attack, but it kind of seems like we are. Ooh, hello. Let's not hit the radio tower, if at all possible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I fucking hate this game mode. I fucking hate this game mode. I hate this game mode. It always leaves everybody so spread out because you've got the players spread out over 3 points now, which means it's very difficult to get any good bombing done. And it usually basically means that whoever has the least bots on their team pretty much auto wins because they get to hold the points. Nope, I was seeing things. No, I was not seeing things. Okay, hello. There is an enemy aircraft up there, and it seems to be climbing, right? We are going to climb too, then. Let it get away from the carriers. And before it gets to inconvenience my friends... Headshot! Oh. Well, that works. Transport aircraft. Well, transport aircrafts are free points, so... Don't mind if I do.
Give me the enemy vehicle
Let's see if anybody wants to paint a target for me. I don't know why we keep going for C. B is the way easier target to actually get. Still feel like I hear an engine noise. Okay. Let's drop one on C then. Nothing.
Get it together, men. The enemy's almost won. The enemy has captured all the control points.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not going very well. Hate this fucking game mode. I don't know why they don't allow you to veto game modes. I really don't. I hate this game mode. Hate this game mode. Hate this game mode. It's usually over really fast, so you don't even get a good fight in it, and it's usually determined almost immediately. Hate this game mode. How does combat controls differ from War Thunder? More arcadey.
Control point Alpha is under our control.
There is an aircraft over there. I can't see the aircraft yet, but I can see its reflection in the water. You see that tiny dot moving there? That is an aircraft's shadow, which means that... Ah, there it is. Right, just give me another 5 seconds, lads, so I can at least get another kill.
I'm coming for you.
Now, Arch, if you hit the target instead of randomly firing, it would be far better and more useful. Little piece of shit. He's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna keep himself alive until the game ends. Little motherfucker. Oh, no, still got him. At the last second. Hate that game mode. 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 And I don't want the M2 Mortar. The M2 Mortar is absolute atrocious garbage. We don't want to research that. We definitely don't want to research that. Don't really want to research the Thompsons either, if I'm to be entirely honest with you, but... I mean, the 50-round Thompson will be very good eventually. Even though I kind of don't want it. The A20? A20 is nice. Suppose at this point I should start getting ready for moving up to tier 4 eventually. So yeah, we'll start researching the A20. Yes, exactly, Chinua. The lack of XP is the word part about that game mode, because it's too quick. That's the problem. It's way too fast of a game mode. And it's got way too little action as well. Like, it's just a terrible game mode all around, and I despise it. I want it to never, ever happen ever again. I don't like the AT grenade Garand either. The chat mentions that, the Garand with the grenade launcher. I don't like it, because one, I don't like the Garand, and two, it's tier 4 with an AT grenade. Yeah, but at tier 4, I mean, I have the M9 bazooka at tier 3. That thing alone is super goddamn dangerous to anything short of a King Tiger. And even if I'm dealing with a King Tiger, you know, the grenade launcher ain't gonna fucking help me, now is it? So I don't like it. Though you might want to get the Rifleman 3 squad, because the moment you get M2 carbines and T20 rifles, well, suddenly a squad of riflemen gets to be a lot more of an appealing fucking proposition, doesn't it? Though at that point I'd rather just bring in more signal squads or engineers instead. Tug of war. God hates me. God really fucking hates me. Okay, well, tug of war, time to bust out the mortars and just play the spammy game for a little bit. Tug of War can be a really amazing game mode, at the very least for XP. You can have these games lasting forever, getting you like 100+ kills and like 6,000-7,000 XP, but they can also last forever. And they can also last forever in the worst way, where the enemy team basically decides like, okay, let's milk these little pieces of shit, and they fortify the fuck out of a point, then they don't attack your point, and they wait, and then you have to attack their point again, and this makes the game last forever, and you just have to attack their super heavily defended point over and over and over again, running into just massive walls of every form of defense you can possibly imagine. It is awful. We are going to wait a little bit. We're not going to start mortaring right away. We are going to employ patience. But not too much patience.
Calling in artillery!
Roger that! Fire!
Unless our entire squad dies somehow. We got one more round, actually. Well, wow. That was incredibly lucky, and with machine guns too. Holy shit. And, well, there goes my dreams of continuing mortaring. That was incredibly lucky. I was suspiciously lucky how he spotted us behind the rock and machine gunned my squad before even bombing them. That was, suspiciously lucky.
That was too easy.
Come on, video game. I'm in the middle of shooting Italians here, so if you could not make my weapon sway so much, that would be lovely. Or put quite so much smoke in my way. Italians behind our positions. That's usually a pretty good indicator that things are not going well. Yeah, this is gonna be another stomp, I'm afraid. I can see the outlines of one already. Glad you are a friend. Somebody's got my window under surveillance. And it's a puma. Right, okay, we are not going to try and snipe the puma. And neither could I get out of the way of its gun either. We are going to try and kill the puma with an AT gun, however. On my drive, night shift and machines broke down, but Arch equals win. Well, at least you'll get overtime. That's something. Looks like the enemy tanks have... Oh yeah, they're just... fuck. This is gonna be one of those games. If the enemy's already sitting on our reinforced paths with entire squads and tanks, it's probably not gonna go over well. Out of bullets, brilliant. Yeah, it's probably just not gonna go over very well.
Got one.
Right, well, I got up here at the cost of most of my squad, and for fuck's sake. And they've got a reinforcement point directly opposite ours. Yep, they're gonna camp that cliff like no tomorrow. Let's spawn on the other side. At least this is the good bar. Ooh, the grants. Gotta hate the bar. Gotta hate the bar. Gotta hate the bar.
Payday!
No. You are not going to heal yourself. No, you are not going to get my bar either, even though you wouldn't really enjoy it much, I imagine. Oh, we are going to somehow get that point, actually, which is very, very, very surprising and very, very, very pleasant to see. Maybe it won't be quite such a terrible ass beating after all. Though, of course, getting the first point doesn't actually mean anything at all.
We need artillery! Copy! Confirming fire!
Which is one of the weird things about this game mode. It does give you back some reinforcements, though. It does do that. Yeah, this is not likely to hit much. Of course, there's another guy there. Oh, he's probably dead. Get grenade launched. Get grenade launched again. Oh no, it's the Lee with the weird horns. I hate the Lee with the weird. Yep. Well, I fed my entire squad to that guy, so he must be happy. I hate the weird horns.
Ah, you goddamn rat!
Now, I know there's an entire squad over there somewhere, which makes me hesitant to do anything. 4 bullets in the gun. Four bullets gonna be enough? Nope. There, yeah, there's an entire squad. Not merely over there, but inside there. Right. It wasn't, no, it was a broken window on that one. Yeah, we're past that now. Stand still. Thank you.
I got one! I got one!
I like how excited your guy gets. Like, I got one. I didn't even fucking see that, so... Nice. I spawned right in between 2 enemy spawn points. Brilliant. God, this is an awful fucking game for me on every level. I feel like I am constantly ended up in the worst positions with dudes in front of me and behind me and everything. Oh, tank. Problem. And the tank got my fucking AT gunner. God hell, yeah, this is one of those matches. My fucking god. It's like I'm desperately switching to the AT gunner because I see a tank, and the tank is like, oh hey, let me just kill that guy first. Yes, that is the... Oh god. This is one of those games. This is very much so one of those games. Alright, let me go somewhere completely different. Yeah. We should have tried to flank around harder because we were all going over there and they were behind us and in front of us and just slaughtered everybody. even get to the point in time. Nope. And of course there's sniping. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if they're actually gonna attack or if they're gonna do the gay thing of now just sitting back and farming us for the next 2 hours. I wouldn't be surprised. This is feeling like one of those games.
Stay down!
Of course. Of course. Mines. No one can ever convince me that bringing mines into this game was a very good idea. Is that my spawn point? I think it is. Okay. Well, it's still well placed, so I'm not going to bother moving it. I wonder. If I go up here, will I be in an excellent position to shoot people, or will I be simply immediately sniped by somebody with a scope on their weapon? I guess we're going to find out. Well, so far so good.
Reloading!
Hey, you have to hold
Now,
that
of
point.
course, he knows that I'm there, and so he's probably gonna pull out all the funny stops. That wasn't even my anti-personnel mine, but,
He's caught!
screw you. Apparently, the rest of my squad was stuck over here. Okay, well, that ended up being a good thing.
Reloading!
Fucking... God, my entire squad was stuck over there. Excuse me, video game? Alright, he was trying to camp behind us, but even though my melee attack somehow passed through his entire body, my bullet luckily did not. And yeah, they did not attack at all, which means they're gonna try and farm us. Oh, fun and engaging. Oh, fun and engaging indeed. Enemy spawn points, but they didn't put anything there. Good. My engineer was killed immediately, which is the one character I actually needed here. I wanted to set down the spawn point. At the very least, we'll try and not make the same mistake as last time, all going on the right-hand side and getting slaughtered. Although, now that I know that this is an avenue of approach, maybe we,
Here, I need your reload.
maybe we preempt this a little bit. Yes. Maybe we do.
Someone, cover me!
Maybe just put down a few gifts there, just in case. And maybe one on the road. Who knows? Who knows? I might get lucky. Are the snipers still up there? Say, this is where having that engineer would have been useful. No luck on the fishing. I am not going to go down there because if the enemy knows anything, which they clearly do, judging by how they're playing, that place is going to be mined to high fuck.
Die, you bastard!
Instead, let's see how the snipers are doing. Oh, no, Commissar, please, no, Commissar, I'm trying to hunt snipers, Commissar. The Commissar didn't care, the Commissar shot me anyways.
Get back to the battlefield, soldier.
Okay, so we do have a sniper up there, and he's sitting with the rest of his squad behind him. There we go. Yep, they are so hard trying to farm us here. Like, that guy didn't even move. He was just sitting up in the exact same spots. Oh yeah, they are so trying to fucking farm us for just maximum points. Ah, this is why I hate this game mode, because when this happens, my god, then the game does take for actual ever. Alright, let me try and whore some points in an aircraft at least then. Oh, there's a contrail of presumably a damaged enemy aircraft off in the distance. I'm going to keep it in sight. And pass besides it. And then just neatly and easily slot in behind it. Go away, little Stuka.
Yes!
Now, they are losing at the moment because we are actually out-killing them. See, the problem with the farming strategy is you do need to convince the rest of your team to get aboard with the strategy, to just fortify the shit out of their point. And if you don't, then your allies might run off and get themselves continuously killed. That is the best fighter in the Scissor Tier 3. Oh, this isn't even that bad. Like, the P-51 is good. The P-41, I might even go so far as to say, is great. I mean, it's a fighter with a 500-pound bomb. Or two 500-pound bombs, actually. And, yeah, they're really trying hard to farm now. Okay. Right. Let me put a 500-pound bomb down on that MG emplacement, shall I? Sadly, I didn't get a clutch of dudes as I bombed it, but gun destroyed at least. As this is a good fighter, it is a perfectly serviceable fighter. Is it as good as the Zero or the BF-109? No. Like, it's definitely a lot harder to win a dogfight in this thing if you don't get the jump on them. In the 109, as long as I don't get damaged in the first pass, I can win a dogfight against a BF-10 or a P-51 fairly easily. And in the Japanese ones, I'm quite confident as well. But it more than makes up for that by the fact that it carries 500-pound bombs. Like, it's great, and the visibility of the cockpit is just fantastic too. So yeah, no, the P-51 is great, but the P-38 at Tier 2 is even more absurd. Let's see. Oh, did I? Wait. Did I not fetch ammo? Apparently I didn't. That was a mildly embarrassing sound as nothing happened. Because the P-38 comes with great guns, like forward-facing excellent guns, more than capable of dealing with anything the Japanese has. In fact, I would put the P-38 up against the top-tier Japanese fighter and give it a decent chance at winning. And it comes with 6 HVAR rockets, which pretty much guarantees you like 6 to 7 to 12 kills every time you fire them. It's amazing, and it's a tier 2, and it is comparable to the top-tier American aircraft. And even that, of course, pales in comparison to the P-47, the mighty Thunderbolt, the fuck you from the sky. Right, the tank appears to be destroyed. Okay. And the camper built a fucking... Of course. Of course the camper would build AA. I suppose I should have seen that one coming. Like, guess what? The people that are just desperately trying to farm you and nothing else have indeed built stationary defenses. They're not even getting that good kills. It feels like they're just trying to make the game worse for everyone at this point. I hear a tank engine. And judging by the map, it's not friendly.
Okay, you have to hold that point.
Where is its turret facing? Away.
Hey, regroup on me. All right, at any cost.
20-round magazine. That's never enough. Never quite enough. At least on the bright side, he's got excellent hip-fire accuracy.
Okay, you have to hold that point.
Oh, wow, they are protecting the fuck out of that tank. Okay, go around the other way again. Something killed it.
Yes.
God, I love this gun. If only it had 10 more bullets. If only this thing had 10 more bullets in the magazine, it would be probably one of the best guns in the game. 10 more bullets would make this thing godly. So, where is the last guy going to be sitting waiting for me then? There.
The enemy pushed us back.
I fucking hate games like these. Ah, boy. I mean, now we're doing kind of the same thing with everybody just putting down barbed wire and mines everywhere. This is a deeply unenjoyable game mode in pretty much all regards, in my opinion. It's deeply unenjoyable for the people being farmed, and I honestly feel like even the people doing the farming can't possibly be having that much fun.
It'd be easier for us both if you just died.
No AI, why do you... No, AI don't... Well, my AI insisted on killing itself, good. Fucking hell, I told you to not go up there, AI, but you decided that you knew better, didn't you? And because you... See, what they really need to do is basically, if one team holds the middle point, that should be awarding bonus points to the team that holds the middle point. For obvious reasons. If you hold the middle point, you should be getting bonuses constantly ticking away, so as to encourage people to take the fight for the middle point seriously. Because if not, then there is no real motivation or reason to take the middle point. Oh god, there's a lot of people attacking here. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. Game?
This one.
Well, that was remarkable. My knife just pushed right through his fucking ass, but I traded 4 people for his squad of 8, so I'm fairly happy, everything considered.
Mission is to hold our position.
There you go. Melee is the solution to all problems.
The battle.
No, Mr. Commissar, I'm trying to kill their puma. No, you will not fight the enemy, soldier. You will stay at your designed position. You will not kill the enemy tanks that are flanking you. Cox cult with malicious and retarded intent. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking line of anti-personnel grenades. It's like, at this point, there is no taking this point. It's like, yes, I've just spawned in endless squads and placed 20 anti-personnel grenades down this one path. Have fun. You're gonna need to extend basically 3 squads, even just to get to the point. I hate so much. Hey, the puma I could have killed if the game didn't decide to not allow me to. We should be out killing them, I think, but the issue is now they're gonna be able to defend their point, and they're gonna get a bonus for defending it, so they're gonna regain tickets. And we're not going to. Right. I'm not going to attack this time because that is clearly stupid. I am going to put down mines. And I'm going to hope that the rest of my team does basically the same thing. That is actually an enemy tank that I can deal with. There we go. Ah, yeah, see, because now we have no reinforcements left. And since it's their turn defending, they now win by simply just sitting on their ass and farming us for the entire game. Despite the fact that we held the objective the entire game. I fucking hate this game mode so much. I fucking hate this game mode so unbelievably much. It's like, I'm pretty sure we even outkilled them, largely, but through the arcane magic of this weird game mode, it's like, oh, no. You're out. The enemy still has dudes, totally. I fucking hate this game mode so incredibly much.
We've taken too many casualties. We lost this battle.
Fuck, this game mode is so bad. This game mode is so unfucking believably bad. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, like it looks like we outkilled them, but it just didn't matter because bullshit. And the worst part is that's a half-an-hour match. It's a half-an-hour match where the team that captures the first objective loses. Ah. I fucking hate that. Oh, that game mode is the worst Game mode is the worst. And I know everybody think it's the worst. Every time I visit the forums, they're like, remove this game mode. It's really bad. And Gaijin is like, no. We enjoy having an objectively broken game mode in our game that none of our players enjoy. Ugh. It's so fucking terrible. It is so fucking terrible. It is so fucking bad of a game mode. I hate it so much. So incredibly much. Alright. Let's see. One more then. Let's try and palate cleanse that awful, awful game mode. Again, and it's so easy to fix. All you need to do is to... reboot online. Okay, we'll invite... Reboot that. There you go. The only thing you need to do to fix that game mode is to simply add in a ticking counter to whomever team holds the majority of the points. That is all you need. That is literally the solution to the entire problem. That's all you need. One, like, you give the team that holds the middle point a constant ticket replenishment for holding the middle point. And you're good, because then you have to fight over the middle. Because if you don't fight over the middle, you are slowly going to be worn down by that continuous bonus. It is so simple. And at that point, you know, this is like the repair kits, okay? See, if you play War Thunder, you know about the repair kits. The repair kits were a thing that you couldn't repair internal damage in your tank until you researched the repair kit upgrade. This meant that once you got a new tank in higher tiers particularly, you didn't start with a repair kit. So if somebody damaged your engine, you were stuck forever and could never move, or blew off your tracks, you were stuck forever and could never move. And this was the same with the fire kit as well. If you didn't have a fire extinguisher, you would just burn to death, slowly but inevitably. And at higher tiers, it would cost so much XP to unlock these that you had to suffer through like a dozen matches where the slightest injury would doom you to eternal damnation. It took them, I think, like 6 years to make it so that repair kits and fire extinguishers come standard. And at that point, it isn't because they don't know the solution to the problem. They know the solution. They're just unwilling to implement it. And I don't even know why. There was an interview where they talked about that. Like, hey, why don't you just give people repair kits? And one of the developers said, like, oh, but then people wouldn't need to grind for it. And then people wouldn't use microtransactions for it. It's like, dude, you gotta think further than the tip of your fucking nose, right? You gotta think about the people who, after putting that much time in the game, are actually loyal customers, arrives at that point, and then you punish them. Then you start to hurt them. It's like, no. If they arrive at, like, tier 3 in War Thunder after, like 50, 60 hours of grinding, you should be giving them things. You should be petting their little heads and going, thank you for sticking around. Because they're probably going to be long-term players, long-term customers. And even if they never buy anything, they are going to increase your player count, which is vital as well. One of the, in my opinion, key mistakes that a lot of these free-to-play games make, and this is virtually all free-to-play games, is that they front-load the rewards for new players, and then they forget about the old players. Now, obviously, you need to have... Oh, wait. Ah, damn, he was intelligent. I was making a bet there that he was retarded and was going to go around the same pillar. He didn't. He was a smart player. He went around the pillar that I hadn't seen. But anyway, you front-load the rewards. You shouldn't front-load the rewards. You should front-load some rewards because you need to hook people into the video game, obviously. You need to be like, hey, this is a video game. It gives you lots of things. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. You need to do that. And Billy. It slapped. but you also need a way to keep people who have actually been investing into your game into your game. And you do that by giving them rewards, by going like, hello there, little friend, you're a good boy, here, have this thing. And not by taking away their fucking fire extinguisher and asking them to burn to death whilst holding out your hand like, enter credit card number, please. That does not encourage purchases. In fact, it disincentivizes them by making the player look at you as if you are a filthy little gremlin, and as if they will want to be in a position to hurt you. And hey, guess what? They are in a position to hurt you, because without their money, you are going to go bankrupt. See the problem? Oh, no, that was a friend. 6 more bullets. Is 6 more bullets enough to... Yes, 6 more bullets was enough. The Italian machine gun is hardly a good machine gun, but at least it served me well in that particular circumstance. This is actually a lesson that, Colt Monitor. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is a weird looking gun. It's a bar, but with, like, a weird thing. I don't know if I wanna... Well, it has one hell of a kick.
I can do this all day.
And it's not very accurate. There's some bad people on the hill there. Nope, there are 3. They weren't on the hill anymore. Thank you for your submachine gun. I'll take it. MP34, we are quite low tier, aren't we? Hello, Mr. Armored Vehicle. I have an explosive just for you. Take it with my compliments. This is something that gacha games have actually understood that many other games have not, with the constant slow drip of events, for example, which will give you higher and higher rewards the higher and higher level you are. So the more of an event you can clear, the more fun and engaging stuff you get. That means that late game players are rewarded via events they still need to do a little bit of grinding for to keep them, you know, playing, etc. I saw a German in that window. And that makes me less interested in going down this path that I was otherwise quite set on. And I should have just kept aiming in that direction, shouldn't I? Right, well, if we're low tier, I'm just gonna bomb something. Don't go directly for the map, because that means that I'll be easy to spot for enemy aircraft. We'll simply go around it a little bit. And if anybody feels like reapplying the spot of that enemy tank, I will certainly happily accept it. Aha. And... Jump. And... Kablooey.
I'm coming for you.
Enlisted kind of does this as well, but it always does it in the dumbest way possible, by just doing like, hey, get 20,000 points every 2 days. Yeah, but that's kind of boring. And to be fair, Enlisted Battles Pass is the best battle pass I have actually ever seen. It definitely is. Because it costs 900 premium currency to get into, and if you finish the battle pass, which you actually will rather easily, then you will get all of your gold back again. That is a good idea, because that rewards you for long-term play and allows you to continue to play long-term with maximum rewards. That's quite smart. That's quite encouraging, actually. Oh, well, that was good.
Just stay down.
I don't know what that was. Probably ground fire, if I was to guess. And poor little P-51. It is an idea so good that I'm very, 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 very surprised that any company associated with Gaijin Entertainment could possibly have had it. I'm sure they'll understand the mistake of their ways, though, and fix that into something far worse eventually. Now, unironically, I am sure at some point in the future they'll make it so that you get 850 gold back. Or something like that. Might have to dump me down all the way over here. Ah, the service cult. Look at it, it's cute. It's a terrible weapon. It does fucking no damage whatsoever, and it needs to be reloaded 1 bullet at a time, as apparently the Americans had not yet invented the speed loader. But hey, if given the opportunity to carry a revolver, you should at the least consider it. I wish that had happened a tiny bit sooner. Is that a firefly? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, this is a very weird low-tier match with Sherman fireflies around. And judging by the way he's wobbling, I'm pretty sure I hit him. Yeah, that was a pretty doomed approach, but I didn't have many options there. Right, they're cock blocking us quite effectively here, which is not good. Come on. Well, I killed them all. Except for that guy, which I'm going to kill now.
I need cover. Reloading.
Right, we're getting the points. We're getting the points.
Our forces are in position.
How the fuck? There we go. Right, it's good to know that I'm not the only one with absolutely garbage aim, I guess.
The control point is on.
I hear the gentle beeping of a spawn point. Probably in there. Bitch. More games need to do bolt-action rifles like Enlisted does. Bolt-action rifles are very satisfying. They get a nice loud bang to them, you know? Plus the fact that they're one-shot kills certainly doesn't hurt either. Makes you feel like a badass when you get a nice squad kill with just a bolt-action rifle. Just going boom, click, click, boom, click, click.
Capturing.
That's why I love the Winchester for the Soviets, because there, not only do you get the click, click, you get to use the fact that it's a fucking lever-action rifle. So you get to feel like a cowboy as well as a badass. Uh-oh.
Hey, my magazine's empty. Reloading.
The point is being contested.
Jesus.
This is unfortunate. I'm out of bullets. Right. Well, the beauty of a weapon with a bayonet is that it's a spear as well. Thank you. I needed that pretty badly. I am no longer capturing the point. Less than ideal. Urge to sit here and wait for more Italians to arrive. Very difficult to resist. But I should probably get it back on the point. Oh. See? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't go back on the point. Alright, let's just make an annoyance out of ourselves then. With whatever bullets we have left. That's right, senor. I am indeed camping behind you. But in my case, I would argue it's less camping per se and more just, you know, trying to survive. Sadly, it didn't work out forever.
Our forces are taking the control point.
675 points left. We are doing pretty well. Title says it's better now. First thing I hear, this game is objectively broken. Well, not necessarily objectively broken. A little bit broken, sure, but, you know. It's a Gaijin product. It would not be a Gaijin product if it wasn't a little broken. Like, being a little broken is part of it being a Gaijin game, but I very much so approve of the new battle rating changes. It is way better. It is way better. It is way better, because it means that you will not have to fucking get absolutely violated by tanks that you stand no chance against again and again and again and again. Which is a significant improvement. Does it make the game perfect? Certainly not. But it makes the game better. And better is something at the end of the day. This calls for impact grenades. Actually, that didn't call for impact grenades. That was a terrible utilization of impact grenades. I don't even know how I missed all of that. Let's deliver a little gift there for anyone who comes by. Like that guy. Hey, bitch! Suck it! Suck it! 7 bullets. See, that just isn't going to be enough for all of you. That just isn't going to be enough for all of you, I'm afraid. Unfortunately. Hunt Showdown. Yes, Hunt Showdown, assault selection of bolt action and lever action rifles. That is true, but that is a fucking try-hard game, isn't it? That's one of those games where you walk around for 10 minutes, just listening to every tiny sound, and then you just die, because some motherfucker on the other side of the map blew your head off with a fucking sniper rifle. It's one of those games, isn't it? I don't like those games. I don't like the walking sims plus death games, where you spend like 15 minutes getting into something and then you get sniped. I hate those games. I hate those games a lot. I consider those games to be objectively fucking evil, honestly.
Regroup on me.
Oh. God, I missed the tier 4. I missed the tier 4 grenade launcher. Okay, interesting. That should not have missed in a million years, but apparently it did.
Our men are capturing the position.
I got a kill! Die!
It is fun being behind the enemy, isn't it? Oh, fuck. For some reason, I felt confident I could stab him through the window. Like, his little face was right there, and I thought, like, I just lift my gun and shove the knife in it. But it turns out that instead of shoving my knife into his face, I shoved the knife into the wall. Alright, well, I mean... I feel like that should have worked. And I feel like he would have been angry when it worked, but it didn't, and I should have just pulled the trigger instead. Live and learn. All that. I'm presuming you're unmanned.
You want more?
Yes, you are.
Reloading!
Charging the enemy over open terrain. And with dudes definitely at my back, yeah, that was pretty inevitably going to happen.
Victory will be ours!
So, were you over here or were you over there?
Charge!
Probably dead. It's nothing like that, so I'm not fun that. I don't know. I've seen Razorfist play Shadow Hunt Showdown, and it looks exactly like what it is to me. That look exactly like what it is to me. From what I've seen him play of it. Maybe we just go a flanking. Yes, I think we go a flanking. And there are other things to do. Yeah, that's true, chat, but at that point, you're just playing a PvE game, aren't you? You're playing a PvE game where real players can grief you. In fact, you're playing a PvE game where the objective of the video game is for other players to grief you. It's like, I don't know if I like that idea. In fact, I quite objectively know that I don't like that idea. In fact, I think that idea sounds absolutely fucking awful. I hope that guy just shot at me doesn't have a scope. In fact, he's probably an NPC and thus can't actually see me when I just, you know, lie down. Ah, the fields of cotton. Right. This seems nice. I'm gonna make it now, so we'll spawn point right here. Going to make any future run. I was about to say, that thing is not going to live long enough for me to need to bother with it. "20 bullets is never really enough." The question now is, how many mines have they laid down? not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure I was behind cover there, video game, but I do know you lag. Frequently. 4,000 points, basically purely on ground. Not terrible. Alright. Ooh, you know what? This is one of those few times in which making a... Yeah, I found it. And actually bringing out Sniper is actually probably a fairly good idea. As they're gonna need to come from over there, aren't they? Or over there.
You're not getting away.
Either way, this is exactly the kind of long and open fire lanes that snipers do kinda like.
Where do you think you're going?
And if you can cut off the enemy's reinforcements, you will eventually get their points. Damn it. Derpy AI.
Got one.
Stop throwing me off my lead.
Defenses. We won.
Nice. Right, well, that cleansed the palate from the previous awful game, certainly. Terrible, terrible video game. Terrible video game. Ouchies. And now it is time to get up and walk around. Enlisted, chat. It is free to play. You should consider it. It is quite fun. It's got pretty good gunplay. Pretty good gunplay. It's a little bit grindy, but which one of these games aren't, frankly? And it does, of course, make up for it with being actually relatively fair monetarily speaking. You know, relatively. Sort of. It's more fair than War Thunder, okay? That's something. And thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you for your generous donations, of course, also, as always. And we'll see each other again tomorrow, I reckon. Until then, have a good day, chat.